Hey, doubling down on stupid. Here we go again. Hey, 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 hey. Doubling down on stupid. Yeah, here we go again. Chasing free fall, in my ex's lipstick. I'm still buying more sways to get the flip tree. Leverage at 10 tags, calling it calculated risk. But my portfolio screening, bro, you're on the list. Friends can't sell you, idiot, ding ding. Better reply down, I'm good. Nah. Watching my life savings turn to firewood. Averaging out like a genius in denial. Genius green ironic, but deep down I know I'm just battling on trial. One more ad, tell myself this is the bottom, but the bottom keeps dropping. I'm looking like a problem. Stop. Brain says double it up. Guess who's laughing now? Me, the king of fucker. Doubling down on stupid. Pouring gas on the fire. Call it strategy while my bags expire. Averaging in the hell. Hellgate Creed, think I'm playing it cool. Like I'm the meme lord now, breaking every rule. Doubling down on stupid. Gang stupid. Risky as hell. Watching my account turn into a funeral bell. Doubling down on stupid. Self roast. Hey, yeah, that's me. Catch me losing it all on live TV. Marching cord ringing like an angry ex at 3 a.m. Bing, bing. I hit ad funds instead of hitting the gym. Funds transfer. It's just a shakeout to come back strong. But the shakeout shaking me right out my song. All coins already ghost. Book Bitcoins popping up blood. But I'm still here feeding the beast, calling it love. One day I'll laugh about this. Post the screenshot. Doubling down on stupid. Dang, we'll do it again. Every red kettle's a slap I didn't see. But I lean in hard and like, bring it to me. Fears in the group chat, doubts in my DMs. But I'm still doubling down, living my mean. I'm just doubling down on stupid. Pouring gas on the fire. Call it strategy while my bags expire. Averaging into hell. Hellgate Creed, think I'm playing it cool. But on the meme lord now, breaking every rule. Doubling down on stupid. Risky as hell. Watching my gown turn into a funeral bell. Doubling down on stupid. South Rose, hey, yeah, that's me. Catch me losing it all on live TV. Hey, why do we do this? White chase the falling knife. Like bit O's, us a kiss. Yes, smack, fail. Call it patience, one is really just pride. Turning bad decisions into a full-time ride. One day I'll sell, take the L plus the cry. Cause in that I'm doubling the weight out of my supply. Stupid's my brand now, wear it like a crown. Crown ting, ironic. Doubling down on stupid, hold it down. Doubling down on stupid. Pouring gas on the fire. Call it strategy while my bags inspire. Averaging into hell. Now they Creed, think I'm playing it cool. But I'm the meme lord now, breaking every rule. Doubling down on stupid. Risky as hell. Watching my down turn into a funeral bell. Down stupid. South Rose, hey, yeah, that's me. Catch me using it all on live TV. Doubling down stupid. Doubling down stupid. Still doubling. Drip, 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 drip. Still doubling. Drip, drip, drip. Still doubling. Drip. Still doubling. Still doubling. Drip, drip.
Catching the night, deeper every tick, yeah. Red arrows raining, charts of suicide dive. I see the bottom, swear it's only 5. One more layer, tell myself it's strategic, but leverage is laughing, carving up my ticket. Bitcoin sitting pretty, no blade on the skin. Spot just breeze, let the storm blow through again. Me, I'm diving head first, palms wide and bleeding. Catching the knife, convinced I'm succeeding. Every ticket falls, I whisper this is the turn. But the cut gets deeper, blood starts to burn. No liquidation on spot, just time to wait it out. But I'm feeding the blade, screaming there's no doubt. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow. Telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more this time it bounces. But the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no Dodging calls, screaming, phones on fire. Red, double down, harder, got nothing left in my head. It's just temporary, it's just a shakeout. But the knife's twisting deeper, no way to fake out. Friends cashed early, posted their wins and bounced. I'm still here bleeding, clinging to the plan I announced. Spot just floats quiet, no rope around his neck. But I'm catching the knife, choking on my own wreck. Every slice I take, I say this time it's mine. But probabilities laughing, stats don't lie. Calm spot, investment, no blade to survive. Leverage is war, and I'm still alive. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow. Telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more ad, one more, this time it bounces. But the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the knife, risky as air. Averaging down straight into my own cell. Spot BTC's calm, no blood on the floor. But I'm catching the knife. Why do we chase the falling steel? Think we're heroes, think we'll make the deal. Knife keeps dropping cuts through hope and pride. One wrong tick and it's liquidation time. Switch to spot, let the acid breathe free. No blade, no blood, just you and the sea. But the thrill of the catch, that rush in the vein, keeps us grabbing the knife again and again. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more ad, one more, pray for the bounce. But the blade keep falling, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the knife, risky as hell. Averaging down straight into my own cell. Spot BTC's calm, no blood on the floor. But I'm catching the knife, still catching the knife.
Ringing of the cowbell.
Added to the long, felt the rush climb. Leverage cranked, I double down fast. Screw the entry, now the chart's laughing last. I told myself this one's different, I swear, but the numbers keep falling cold in the air. Super chase, super me, I'm the queen of the wreck. Can't you see, super me, pushing buttons like I'm still free, super me. All accounts hanging by a thread, baby. Superstar.
Let's get started. Hit the button, Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels. Welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. Happy to have you here as we keep an eye on Bitcoin on its slow burn to the downside. Just when you think it's going to go up and make that higher high. That was horrible. It comes down for a lower low. But that's all right if you're in the flow. Ladies and gentlemen, glad to have you here. 14 people. Oh, we just lost 3. They said, this turkey's crazy. I'm just getting the hell out of here. Whatever the reason be, thank you for being here. It's time for us some good-ass coffee.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Live here on YouTube. Crazy. 14 people. You came back. The 3 people, you came back, you vanished, and you came back. It's a miracle. Thank you. Thank you so much. While you're here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, ladies, oh! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, how we doing tonight? Post Motor up. PMO says when bags die. Current song that's playing right now on the Road Dog Radio right behind you. We're releasing some, well, I haven't released any music, but we generated some more music. Heard some of it in the intro. We hear some more of it in the outro. That's where I debut my new music on the stream here, and then you get to hear it in the background a little bit. Watch out for the green candles, I'm just saying. Let me say hello to everybody hanging out here. This is what I was trying to do, is bring this little box down here. We got Ave Medina in the house. Shout out to you, Ave. You are here first tonight. You know what that means. Yeah, you get the clap. You're number one. You're number one. PMO says ace is high. And this is me talking. I was like getting ready for the stream. I thought I had it posted hours ago. Didn't. We didn't. Sean, you're almost fired. And where is Jenny? Is anybody? I think Jenny went missing. Jenny has not been around. I don't know. After the 2 girls came back on, I don't know. Jenny went missing. I don't know what is going on here, but we have a mystery on our hands. A mystery has afoot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm depending on you to help me solve it. We got to find Jenny. She's just hypnotizing. If you haven't met her, she's very hypnotizing. We kind of miss her. We're kind of jonesing right now. We're going through some Jenny withdrawal here at the set. I am. My little turkey giblets are just all sweaty and just, I don't know what to think. We got to find missing Jenny here. We got Dave P in the house. How you doing, Dave? You're sporting some squirrels. Are you trying to say something? We need to get a squirrel character. But I feel like we already have a zoo of stuff already around here. A zoo or a buffet. I haven't quite figured it out yet. We got Trade Time. KHC, I see you, brother. God loves you, my man. Glad to have you here. Ave Medina. Oh, we already said you. Scar, how's it going, Scar? How you doing? Good to see you. Scar says he hadn't looked at anything today. Decided to walk away from everything when he got off work. Just take a break for the day. You know, I thought today was Friday. Thinking yesterday was Thursday. But no. Today's Thursday. Every damn day is Thursday for me. In some shape or form or the other, it seems like every day is Thursday. I live Thursday to Thursday to Thursday, so it seems. It's weird. Anyway, so tomorrow's going to be Friday. We set up for the 4-day weekend, taking us into President's Day, right? I'm double checking this time, not confused like I was last week. Yes, on the 16th. And Valentine's Day is going to sneak up on our hella happy asses. So, guys, if you haven't got out there and got the stuff for Valentine's Day, there's a trip out tomorrow on the Saturday on Friday, the day before. Final warning, man, if you don't do it, you know, it gets a little weird and uncomfortable. Pimo says, I don't know, man. Looks like it's going to be red for a while. Could be. We got some scenarios to look at as far as Bitcoin and the market goes, but we've also got the weekend coming in and an extended weekend here in the United States, which apparently has an effect on the broader markets there. And it gives the space that still hasn't got its freaking legislation figured out in the States or even globally. Some state, I don't know, some countries are ahead of us. I believe. Where the whales can still be at play on the weekends and play their little nasty whale games. Could get interesting. If anybody has a big ass-o stash of Bitcoin that they bought underneath $60,000, or you can get a group together of people, a cabal, if you will, of people that had a lot of Bitcoin under $60,000, they can make a life of havoc. For those of us hoping the 60 might hold. Tony CC's in the house. How's it going, Tony? We got the Nightbot out there saying some nice things about some good ass coffee. And I gotta say, I do agree. Get you some good ass coffee today. Like a booger on your finger and you can't rub it off. Today is Thursday, but it's my Friday. Congratulations, my man. OG1, how's it going? Good to see you, OG. Well, tomorrow is Friday, and as one of you put it, and I just, I'm even looking at the dates and just wasn't even thinking about it. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th, if that means anything to you. But we got that going for us. Yay! So I'm curious to see how they play us tomorrow. I'm still not satisfied that we've hit a firm bottom just yet. We just landed here in no man's land right here, in my personal opinion. We lost this area of support. I mean, we got it back now, but I'm not trusting that to hold over the weekend. My main target that I'm eyeballing has not changed. I'm still looking for the possibility of this harmonic idea to play out. It beautifully fits it. We got a 382 retracement from our low to high here. It went up, touched our 113, got rejected. That means that, hey man, that's a very possible bullish bat pattern. It's a bullish pattern, but only after it completes and confirms. There are some other ideas that we need to go by over here, but running this through our new and improved AI Chartbot Mentor, which is better than the one I use here on my stream now. I've upgraded it that much. We had to tweak it a little bit on some of these harmonics. Now it's a pro. And sometimes it just comes from recognition, learning how to recognize, what you actually drew on the screen, interpret it. And so we got the final version. You're in the wrong thing. Why do you keep doing that? I got a tweak on mine that I got to mess with. It keeps wanting to post over here. But the new version is up, and it needs some posters over there. But I did put my scenario, and nothing's changed from what I put over here earlier today. And 3 possible scenarios, but it was giving me probability. I asked it specifically, well, these are my 3 scenarios I'm looking at, chatbot. What do you think the probability of them playing out are? Yeah. This bot is for all levels, beginner, intermediate, even more advanced traders out there. This bot's set up, baby. You just got to feed it charts. The more information you talk with it about, the better it can respond back to you. But I have been testing on blank charts and whatnot. That's how we tweak it. But now, we got a probability analysis over here. And we're going to go over those situations right now. So this is one probability down here, but the stronger probability at the moment is catching here at the 618. We're looking at an A equals CD idea. Yeah, you guys, if you watch my channel for a while, you probably caught on to what that means. If you haven't, you're like, what the hell? And it's a pattern, a harmonic pattern. I mean, it uses Fibonacci's in common areas that they just all coagulate against. There's a pattern there. There's some kind of a ripple effect in the fabric of whatever this is, space-time. I don't know how to freaking explain numbers. Jeez. I'm just a turkey with no pecker on my face. You should hit that like button out of pity right now just because of that. To be a peckerless turkey, that's something, people. That's a lot to live with. Anyway, there's another idea here. Very simple. Going from the high right down to that low. Basically on here, X to C are the points that I have marked for you observant little ABC counters over there. If we can get a bounce right here off that 618, we're looking at a extension of that 618 1-to-1 move right there. What the hell is he talking about, Lola? Do we need to rewind? Because I think I missed something. What the hell is that turkey talking about? I'm sorry, I said 618 on that one. It's 382. I'm thinking of the other one. If you take it over here, is that one. The wrong words that come out of my mouth. We're looking at that 382. Not only are we looking at that 382 as a yum possible 1-to-1 measure move on this, we've also got another little bonus target, and that is this magical 0.272 area right here, negative 2.72, doing it by this method. I put the cheaters on my fib so I don't have to pull out another tool. So I got the cheat sheets on, baby. Those are the 2 main targets I'm looking for right there. The 272, not the 236. No, it's a 272 mathematically square root of this guy right here. We look for squares and square roots. That's from Degens right there. It's a little tidbit that I could grasp. Jeez, talk about going down a rabbit hole. Trying to study that master trader. Woo! You gotta get into some of the sacred geometry and Freemasonry stuff right there to really understand what he's got going on. But it's fascinating as all get out. One of these days, we'll make it down that rabbit hole. Right now, we're enjoying this idea trend line that we're aiming for right now. On the 24-minute, as we try to climb up higher and higher on these moving averages, even on the 24-minute, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. It's a beauty, I'll tell you. It is. Look at it. I've already got a line over here, and it's already got an angle on it. It's not perfect, but you know. Should it be perfect? That's a measure moving line. I'm going to take that off right now and draw an actual trend line. That angle came from here to there, by the way. That angle came from here to there. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I may have made a connection to something right there. Do you define the angles for most of the stuff over here? I'm a big angle person, people. Well, that's pretty gosh darn cool. All right, well, I'm just going to leave it like that. We'll keep this little trend line going as long as she will go. Maybe she'll even venture away from it and go off and having a little adventure away from mama. That would be cool. Here, act like a grown-up, Bitcoin. Jeez, come on, man. You're at 60-something thousand. Come on, dude. $100,000, and you know, you made that hike before. Come on, baby, you can do it again. I know you got it in you. You was being all stingy with it. I'm just saying. You're selling yourself too cheap, Bitcoin. I'm just saying, you're worth a lot more than 66,000. You're selling yourself too low. You need to change your mindset, Bitcoin. It's getting rejected over here by the 50 moving average. Don't let that, just slap it out of the way, Bitcoin. That's all you got to do. I guarantee you walk up to it, slap it in the face. It'll let you pass right by. Go try it. Sometimes you got to give Bitcoin a little pep talk. I'm just saying. Got to do everything that we can, man. I even break out the old turkey leg sometimes. I'm just saying. Sometimes it needs a little mojo. Come on, Bitcoin. You can do it. You know, a little pep talk. Come on. You got this. You can do it. I like how we're above that 9 moving average. I crossed over that 21 moving average, and that's kind of awesome. And that should help us move a little higher as we climb the moving average ladders upon whichever time frame of choice that you want to look at. If you're using a 5 moving average strategy like I am. But why do you have 8? That's a story from another time. We'll get into that some other time when we got time to talk about it. Right now, we need to worry about this market. Are we going to stay in this channel? We're going to get a surprise drop down here. I don't know, man. I would at least look for us to maybe touch 64.7, 64.8 sometime over the weekend. You know, this, regardless of how you look at it, this thing is squeezing. It is forming a wedgie type pattern, I guess, if you connect all the dots, 3 on one side, even 3 on the other. And it could break, or maybe we get our little happy asses and do that rare 40% move to the upside, and it could be a nice little short squeeze. They usually are when they go the wrong way. We could be looking at that. But you also got this idea over here that may not get very much further than that 200 moving average. If it does, maybe 67.8, 67.9. Doesn't look like she's quite ready to take out this high over here at 68.3, and that's kind of that needs to happen. That needs to happen. I agree with Joe. If we don't get past that, you can't really go higher. It makes sense if you think about it. I mean, that's got some logic to it. Come on, people. That's got some strong logic. You can't go higher unless you get past it. You need to go up there and talk to it. Why didn't it work out your differences? Come on, man. Don't be over here just backbiting and everything, dropping down, going down 64. What's wrong with you, Bitcoin? So I don't know if she's going to get rejected here involved. I mean, it's still above the 9. That's hopeful. Perhaps if we come down to the smaller time frame, we can get some insight. Oh, the 6 minute. Yeah, what's going on over here? Ichimoku Cloud says everything's going as normal. Look kind of good. Bullish. Moving averages across over the 100. There's that yellow 200 right there. Here are the bigger ones, 800. We got Miss Lucy up there just waiting to slap her down. You know that's what she wanted to do. That's what she always wants to do. That little dang devil girl. All she wants to do is bust your bubble. Just grab them. Just grab both of those bubbles and squeeze. There's a real bubble buster right there. Balloons are round like balls. Anyway, So we got not just rejected once, but twice off of this particular moving average. My. That's probably why the 9 moving average is looking kind of depressed. And, oh, you're not yet crossed. You mean we still got hope? You better pull it off in the next candle or two, or else, man, you're trying to seal your fate of crossing negatively over there, and then we can get more downside. And more downside might break my trend line, and we all know what happens when you start breaking trend lines and stuff, right? Yeah, you start going that direction for a while, or unless it wants to just play around with you for a minute sideways. That's the worst. Well, make your decision, man. Don't just break a trend line and hang out for a minute. Come on. Sometimes they just like to extend the pain, just twist that knife in your side right there. Then it usually happens. The trend line direction break usually wins out. Things just have to mature a little bit. We're on the very, very tiny 6-minute time frame. Looking to see what's going to go happen over here. We made a nice little W here. And if you look at the little W, the little peak there in the candle bodies, it's got a little bit of a slant to it, but right in that area, that's when we came back and retested. And that's normal pattern behavior right there, the retest of the pattern breakout. Because also, if you're a trend line freak like I am, you might have been looking at that idea. You know, you got this trend line, 3 touches right there. That was a nice little breakout. That idea would have got you in a little earlier above that non-moving average at 65.8 versus waiting for get in here at 65.9. If you were just waiting for a little bit more confirmation or buying back at the retest, hell, you could have knocked them all out, because this is a great example of that price on that angle where we did break out. To get you on there, that's right at the area. Didn't come down and actually touch it. You got some variance, but a lot of times we come back down there and get that one too, right? Not just touching the top over here or something. That's just a little thing to look for, right? But always be looking for a retest, especially when we're just starting to turn around or something. And then we start getting into this wave count crap, right? Like, oh, these are a good place to count your waves. And an easy way to do that is look at your humps, 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump, and probably a dump, especially if they're forming on a trend line. Now, this one, we might get one more hump up. Maybe, I don't know. If we're trying to apply Elliott wave rules over here, this one kind of took out this bottom. So this is not a 1, 2, 3, 4. But this could be the bigger wave, and then we still got one more to come. And that's about the extent, you know. I'm not an Elliott wave expert. I can don't. Oh, look. Well, look. Okay. Well, you can use the Elliott wave indicator over here. That's what. Just know that he changes on different time frames. Okay. And sometimes you have to go to a different time frame to see the idea that you might be trying to see there. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So, all right, Elliott. You hadn't started drinking tonight. Okay. Normally, Elliott's drunk as a skunk. All right, so 3, she's pulling back to a 4 and could go up for a 5th wave. Oh, that's very ambitious right there, Elliott. You trying to do that? That would be awesome. Anyway. So we might have one more little nice pump out of us out of Bitcoin, one more little hump up before we get a dump, and that dump could correct us all the way back down here or not. It also could go down lower. We don't know, but this is a good area to look for, and if we can bounce from here, again, zooming out, looking at the bigger picture, zooming out to the 1 hour this time, we haven't looked at it. Our target areas over here at 75 and 77, which sounds crazy AF right now. You're thinking, you're the moon boy. But it does sound crazy until that one day that, you know, you find ourselves, oh crap, we're here. Not saying this is going to happen, but until we break this area, it's got a dang good chance of happening. So that's our first thing I'm looking. Well, that's the first thing I'm looking for is to bounce off of the yellow line here of 64.5, wherever that happens over the next few days. Ichimoku cloud being all kind of thin that we're under and not really inviting for us to just pop through like this one was. You know, she's got kind of a big pot belly over here. We don't have a pot belly out of this one. We need a pot belly Ichimoku cloud just to suck us in and love on us like a good old BBW woman should, and to smother us and all this other stuff and spit us out over that thin green can. Anyway, thin cloud that comes after, hopefully. Sorry, I got excited talking like that. Anyway, okay, so we're under the 21 moving average on this 1 hour. Yeah. Bouncing off here is what I'm looking for, in short. Wow, that did a number on me. You are now resistance. Enjoy the title. This trend line it doesn't look like it really fits on this one, does it? You got a little bit of a different one over here. It looks like it goes from the wicks to the candle bodies right there. We'll follow that little guy. Until she breaks, we got a chance to go up higher, and it would be great. Eventually, these things do have a tendency to break to the upside, right? They do. I think it's about a 64% chance according to Thomas Bukowski. And you do have a measure move that you can take from a channel. You make sure you got the right amount of touches on one side and or the other. I went with mostly wicks over here. I got 2 on 1 with the wicks. It's a little bit extended on this particular time frame. Probably look beautiful on another one. And I do have 1, 2, 3 areas on the bottom. That is a valid place to take my measure move. And we can estimate where we think it might be, where it breaks out. But after it does break out, you need to adjust your measure move, put it at the breakout. A lot of people aren't told that. Takes us right over here, still in higher low probability areas if we were to get a move there. Or maybe we continue down here and then we get it, no number, no. Meanwhile, while Bitcoin is struggling to find out if it's what its identity is, we got altcoins also struggling over here on the daily. They were up a good little clip earlier, but maybe they were leveled off as we got a new day opening and giving some of it back. They seem to be holding all right. I have to take a look at some of these altcoins over here. I don't know whether they'll Aztec. Oh, we're on the 300 period over here. Let's go to the top 100. Avi's at 112. That's crazy. Probably want to take a look at a few coins tonight. Take a look at Solana. Some of the bigger ones, just might be at a good place to look at. I don't know. Maybe at a horrible place to look at. Pippin just keeps doing it, man. Unicorns and rainbows. Unicorns and rainbows. They're at 50 cents right now. Again. And I will come to the chat. Let me put up my marker over there for altcoins. And while I quickly take a look at the indices over here, you will put your coin request right below my little marker there. I will find them a lot quicker and a lot easier when I come back to the chat. Right now, I want to take a look at this guy over here. And here we got altcoins trying to get a little of a breakout of a trend line, a local trend line, right? A local one. Another local angle there. We had this kind of idea earlier, which gave us a little lackluster thing, and we lost. That was a sucky one. That was a sucky breakout. No volume behind that. No volume behind this one either, so don't be hoping for miracles. It does look like, we got a little pointy thing and a little thing happening here. So pattern traders, a lot of them, might be immediately assuming we're working on an Adam and Eve, and we might, you got to give these things time to develop, and even after they develop, you still got to give them confirmations. And there's still a lot of work for altcoins, man. Biggest thing is we lost this trend line here, and the biggest thing I think that we can hope for is to maybe see altcoins come back up here and get a couple of $100 billion back in, just for us to be savagely rejected right back up there and fall back down. But it would be a fun ride up from the bottom, just saying. So I think there's an opportunity somewhere on the horizon for some altcoins to come up. And it may be a slow fight up there. Although judging by this, if it does make a bottoming pattern here, likely maybe an Adam and Eve type situation right there. It looks like we can come up to here pretty easily to at least come up to like 770 to retest that area. Measure move and everything, take us up a little higher. Maybe. If it meets it right. So we got this angle right over here, giving us some rejection up ahead. We go from that last one over here, and we already talked about that little guy, right? And so that leaves us with this one over here, branching off of this little monkey. And other than the one that we're actually breaking out of on the very smaller time frames. She's trying to do a little something through here, but it usually takes, if it is doing Adam and Eve, we're on the 4 hour. I would expect lots of little 4 hour candles somewhere ranging through there in this little up and down motion until one day somewhere, probably next week or after, if I'm tracking the time right, around the second, maybe third week, maybe around the third week, around the 20th or something like that, which would also be a Friday. Are you saying next Friday, next weekend? I don't know. That's if it stays on this curvature, which is just a randomly drawn thing. I only got 2 touches on it. You trust it? Hell, might still be a straight line for all we know. That's how you get biases. Yeah. We can look for it, but we can't call it. You little biased monkey. We can look for that idea. I think I like to take things and make them a little dotted. It makes me reinforce the idea. This is just an idea, or something along those natures. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got total 3. Trying. Got a local breakout from this idea. Let me show you. Remember, it's not all bad news. No, I was just going really low. But we go from here. And right there's our breakout and retest. We got one, but it's not. There's nothing behind it to, And it's going in the weekend, and maybe it'll come in. Maybe it's the big money bags will come in and say, "Hey, watch what I do to these retail traders this weekend. We're gonna get them excited. We're so pumping stuff, and stuff starts going crazy. We're like, hey man, altcoins are moving, man. China's buying. I don't know what's up. It's time. Maybe that bill's getting signed. I don't know. Let's go. I'm jumping in. We'll chase it. People off work on the weekend and everything, and then I don't know, Sunday, Monday, those same whales are like, hey man, you ready to take profits? All right. Oh, let's see the I-5. Oh, dump. What's happened to altcoins? Oh my God, everything's falling. Well, smart money just got paid, and you weren't invited to the party, nor was I, probably. That's how the game goes. 20 people hanging out with me. Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into altcoins. Let's get
For those
into
of
the
you
chat.
that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ghost of Elvis, ladies and gentlemen. He just pops in unannounced when the hell ever, I guess. Way to run a show, Sean. Thanks for the warning. Hey, everybody. How you doing tonight? We got the sexy song on right now. We see that S&P 500, they can't figure out what's going on today either. They just can't seem to hold this 69 area. They're hanging out having margaritas and stuff. I don't think it's all that bad. I mean, they could have dropped already plenty of times, but yeah, they still keep hanging out over here. It's like they just need some kind of okay put to push on up or something and go to unexplored territory. Places we've never been before, be it the USS Enterprise on the stock market S&P. Come on, man. Everybody getting afraid of AI like that's going to go somewhere. Oh my God. We went all in on AI, and then all of a sudden nobody ever used it anymore. They said this AI stuff is stupid. I don't think that's the timeline we're headed down on. I'm afraid not. It might be the best one to go down, but it ain't where we're headed. Hells to the no. And AI is going to take over the world. Terminator style. You better hope Jesus comes back soon, because you don't want them robots out here trying to run through walls and crap. All right, so that's my idea. I'm looking for 64. At worst, I'm looking here. There are some other scenarios. There's a deep alt bat pattern that has a target just right over here at 57, which is also the bigger Fibonacci. When you zoom out, let me put this back. When you zoom out, there's some scenarios now. We're not in the clear. We're just looking for possibilities to play over here, right? We got 3. The highest probability is still not happening at 64. But this, when you zoom out for our whole move, from the very bottom to the very tops. Elliott, go home, man. What were you saying anyway? Yeah, see, Elliott sees A, B. Now you're saying it stops here. You guys saw, he said something different the other day. I'm just saying. He was getting all hyped up down here. Now he's not. Now he's starting to change his mind. He's like, no, that's probably it. That's what I got so far. A, B, C correction. Which now we're back to my thing where I like it. See, that's a very big, do you want the bullet? Do you want the macro thing? Because this is also be an A B equals CD possibility here. We probably need a little hopium. As bad as things have been, let's get a little bit of hopium, okay? I mean, We got that line marked. Oh, you're the local from something. Wait a minute. We gotta have you marked. Something's wrong here. Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm off on something wrong here. Something's not adding up here. You need to be a different color. You are that one. You are the 618. 57. Did I erase it by accident? We had a yellow line there. That's a yellow line. That is our 618 Fibonacci area. I want to make it big, fat, and unavoidable right here. From the very bottom, 15.5, up to our very top at 126, wherever we were there. That's the 618. The golden ratio pullback right there, right along this trend line. And that's another strong area to hold, right? And you know where our target would be? Same thing that we just figured out over there, if you guys remember. Remember the fibs? Was this one? And then our little bonus right here. And it could be setting us up if we got a bump there. I don't know when. How this plays out. That if we bounce off of 57 in that area. And you definitely probably want to touch it, just to be honest with you. I'd be looking at this whole thing sideways if we didn't. Like, I remember coming down to this one over here. But we you got the idea of Elliott's wave complete. What does that mean? Up. And if this was 1, 2, this can't be 3, 4. It's all part of a bigger 3 that even goes up higher than this by that look, right? If this, as long as we don't go below here. If we go below here, it's going to have a different story. Well, it's still going to complete at some point, but just deeper. And I don't like that idea because it breaks my trend line. We're not looking for that to happen. And if it does, it really throws things off. That would be a big throw off for me. And I think I discussed about that last night. All right, Elliott, I need you to go away. You're kind of derailing my thought here. So I'm going to show you the actual measure move, AB equals C. And we'll compare it to the little targets that we just moved over there. We'll take that measure move and just plop it right there. And where did it come up to? Oh my God, that's crazy. Wow. There's 2 ways to get there. With the fib and without the fib. Oh my gosh. If you just know what to look for. All right. So that's the mathematical way that I'm looking at that and the sacred Fibonacci rabbit hole kind of way. Also, like here on the daily, now this is nice. That little sliver of red candle we got starting to get a little fat and juicy there, like there's been some mod-mods over Christmas. Looking like you're gaining a little weight right there, honey. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Putting a little meat on your bones. Yeah, give us a little something more pushing for the cushion, more cushion for the pushing. Is what Spinal Tap said in their songs, which I adore. More pushing for the cushion. Big bottoms. Speaking of big bottoms, we got ones here. We like rounded bottoms here. All right. Rounded bottoms, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best patterns in crypto, in my opinion. So in the meantime, man, I just see Bitcoin kind of going up, and right now we're coming over to the chat. How we doing, chat? When rags cry. When tags sigh, when nags wife. You guys are getting crazy in the chat, but it helps the chat rate. All right, jumping into the portal. Sweet gelatin infused with green goodness. If I annoy you after this, I'm so sorry. I give you so much time. What'd I do? What? Even if Bitcoin goes down to 34,450, I will be partially in the green on Bitcoin. Hey, man, that's cool. Hey. Good for you. I gotta see what my average buy is on my IRA. I did get in at a very, very good price, but I've added to it along the way, and I think it's upped it a little bit. All right, so we got our coin request here. I see no coin request, so you guys are just gonna look at whatever coins I want to. I run the show. And 19L with 9 in 9. I don't know. I need help with that. Does Bitcoin have inverse cup and handle on the 4 hour? An inverser? Well, I don't know. Let's take a look. For it to be an inverse, I mean, it could qualify because it is a continuation pattern. The price did come down, so that's the first box that I took out for an inverse. I would never look for a cup and handle on a bottom. Cup and handles are not bottom patterns. That's some lazy TA in my personal opinion to do that. That means whoever you learned that from, they didn't do their homework. All right, so not saying for what you said, but for people who look for rounded cup and handles on bottoms, for a reversal pattern, they're continuations. But yeah, you could be, if it makes a handle, it could. I could see how you could be looking for that. But ideally, you want it to come all the way back down to where it started, so you get a good lip line on any cup and handle, right? So if you're looking for that, it would be where you're probably looking at something else if it doesn't do that. And you want them to form, the best ones form slowly over time. This one's kind of rounded. You want to avoid dagger bottoms, so you'd want it to come up, and then we would come back no more than 2/3 of the way down. Up in this way. I flipped it upside down just so it looks a little bit more familiar. But that would be what I'd be looking for a cup and handle idea. And then it's confirmed after it breaks the top. And then your measure move, of course, is that little guy there, which would be a nice little one-to-one move. And take us down to 47.48. Yeah, that's an argument to make after it, but it's gotta still go through some confirmations. Ichimoku Cloud supports that idea that we might be coming down there, so we might get it. I'm looking at a few other little things. Now, my take on it is this little pattern that I've got. When we come here and bounce off of it, it flips things bullish, and it's a nice little reversal pattern. And even if we get the alt version of it that comes down to around, oh man, I messed that up. The deeper version of it, alt bat pattern, takes us down to our 113 area right around 58. Bigger 618 idea for support over there. So I see if they were to try to do that, the measure move for it would have a lot of resistance over through here too, right? Maybe that's how we get their handle for them, and if that happens. So when we come down to support, I mean, I guess you could be looking for those bearish continuation patterns. I mean, most people I think are looking at bear flag idea, which doesn't look like that's what we got exactly just yet. I'm looking for more of a bottom because we are scalloping just like that, and I'm looking for actually a bullish bottom pattern that specifically does kind of have a rounded top. That's just my take, though. Doesn't mean I'm right at all. Shout out to 18 people hanging out with me. Oh, dog, please check a stock. RR, stop. I put it on my list right here. And Sky. Why does that sound familiar? Is that the one that lent? No, what something? That used to be MakerDAO, didn't it? I had some of that and I got out of that. I didn't like that they changed the tokenomics of it. Usually, whenever I've seen crypto projects do things like that, rebrand and then change tokenomics, I've not seen it turn out good. Syrup did that or whatever. Maple did that. I didn't get it in time to get out of it, so I still got some of that crap. Hopefully it does good, but I prefer not to. I don't like it when they do that stuff. Elron, EGLD, E-Gold is what it was at one time. There's an example right there. It did great. And then it started changing narratives, and then it just started chasing anything that was hot. And then she's like, oh, you ain't got nothing going on, do you? Hey, it's like a nervous teenager. Nope, not an inverse. Monad taking off again, is it? Put that on our list too. That's probably one to watch for some trade ideas, right? Probably can get some good setups. And ladies for Anita. Is Anita here yet? We'll wait till Anita gets here. Oh my God. Elliott, is his last name Ralph Nelson? Elliott. Don't trust Ralphs. I do trust Nelsons. I don't know. I'll have to try to put bamboo shoots under his fingernails and see if I can get an answer out of it. Hey, can we let's look at ladies? There we go. We got ladies on the list there. Scar says he saw that. You saw that on Monad. Y'all guys are watching. We need to put Monad on the watch list over here, I guess. Huh? All right. I want to take a quick look at Solana first. We'll start getting into the altcoins. Solana, I'll take a look at Pip, and I'll get into RR, Sky, Monad, and anything else we have to come across. We're about 50 minutes into the show. Oh, my God. How's that happen? We can do news tonight while there's still some news to be said. Layer GG, because there's usually some cool information there if we just keep up with it. It keeps up with coin stuff. A little good-ass coffee right there. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Crypto Cowboys, Moon or Alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dogg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dogg.
One of these days we'll get that right. All right, so I'm on Solana 4 hour. Looks like a possible bottoming formation trying to happen over here. Ichimoku Cloud don't look like she won't have nothing to do with it. Market Cyber is giving us 2 little green dots, giving us some bullish divergence there with a hopeful smile and a grin that maybe we'll get a little upness. It's $79 for real? Where'd you go to 76? You were down to 76 today? Last night, I guess, huh? Early in the morning. It looks like we're trying to get some little Adam and Eve formations trying to go here, but it's like how low will Eve go, right? How far can she get jiggy with it? Because if she's like my little chicken that's normally over here, my little side chick. Girls, take a break. Let's bring out Twerky. Since Jenny's gone, and somebody stole my road. How am I going to be a road dog without a road? There's no road. Sean, what the hell is going on around here? Where's the road? And where's Jenny? Things are just breaking apart and falling apart all around me. I don't like it. Dang it. It's not right. You gotta do something, Sean. Push some buttons. What the hell, Sean? We got a road back. Is there any chance that Jenny might be around here? Oh! How you doing? I don't know. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not so bad. Well, we'll still continue to look for Jenny. It's a mystery. You got to help me solve it. We don't know where Jenny's at. Hey, baby. How you doing? Oh, don't make the Twerky jealous. Can't see the. We can't see the. What the hell? Oh, look, she can move. Standing right where Jenny used to stand. I don't know. Obviously, since Jenny left us, we're cooked. I told y'all to pay her. She never said anything, though. She never complained, not once. Dang, maybe she was the perfect woman. Dang, you just don't realize what you have until it's gone. Jenny. Hobby says Aster Blaster. Are we looking at Aster? We can. Put it on my list anyway. That's why I'm buying, although we might drop lower, it says, and yeah. They stole his road. They did. Dirty bastards. Freaking aliens. Wasn't enough to have the cow. You wanted to take the road too? Should have come back. You blame it all on me. I got that reference. Maybe somebody should call her. Jenny, we got your number. 8675309. Somebody will get down on it. Bare bottoms. Look cute. She is cute. Very cute. Not quite as hypnotizing as Jenny, but still cute in that kind of bearish kind of way. Well, I don't know. Can we have two bears on the screen though? Is that allowed? Can we have two bears? That kind of puts us more bearish than what we want to be bearish. I don't know, man. I'm getting some bad feng shui going on over here. I think I don't know, man. We don't want to disrupt the disturbance in the force or anything. Where's? Oh yeah, you gotta love a little doji guy over here. I mean, that little zombie is kind of throwing a little curse on us. We don't need that. Anyway, how's that? That's a little bit better. All right, back to the drawing board over here on Solana on the 4 hour below the non-moving average. Don't got nothing yet. She might be making another. Looks like we're possibly making our little Adam and Eves. That would be the first thing to be looking for. And that's an accumulation pattern. And you know, this thing can do all kinds of little things, and so you can do all kinds of things with this tool. So I don't trust it for trend lines to save my life, really. I don't know. I mean, you can see some things with it, but reverse it right back to where it was. So we'll track Solana over here. We'll pull our Fibonacci out real quick and see what we got going on. That tells me more than anything. So 618 on you. That's a nice little place to get a nice little bounce. See how far she makes it up. If she does take a little run from there, and that can tell us how far she might be coming down if she doesn't keep on going up. That's what I try to do here. Alright, so somewhere around 76 might be a play over the weekend. Comes up a little bit. It may only, if it does that, there could be a situation where it only comes up from around the 618 area over here. So I'd put that as a possible target. I'm kind of looking to play between the 618s over here, and that gives us that actually gives us a one that takes us down a little lower. But hey, man, to see what kind of plays out over here. All right, so Solana looks kind of interesting, just to kind of follow. I don't know that I see her doing anything on the smaller time frames. 15 minutes, she's getting rejected over here, coming back down. No trade here yet, unless she comes back just a little bit, test that 50. Still in this red cloud. 78 something, maybe. Take a look at Pippin, because it's defying gravity. Oh, Pippin. I longed it, and then I started to shorted it, but look what it did. This is what we were looking at. And this is a bullish formation. After it wasn't bullish when it was wanting to come down and all this. Like, no, I ain't touching Pippin. I want to touch Pippin with your PP. Anyway, from that bottom, this is how these harmonic patterns work once they complete, right? It's a bullish one. Which one were you? Yeah, you're the 786. This is the example that I was looking for on the last one. The same pattern where it goes up to 618, bounces off 618, goes to 618, and then comes down, and then look what happens. That's exactly whatever we do. Solana, yeah, that one. I'm looking for this pattern to be forming on Solana. If that gives you a clue for what we were talking about. Right now, this guy's come up and it's hit all of our juicy little targets. Even that 886 area of this little guy. Got to figure out what she's doing next, man. You came up 1 for 1 right there. Or you might just do a cup and handle. It might. These guys are gone. These targets are gone. And now, we're looking for a pullback. And or maybe a short if you want to try to do a short. Have to be my stop. We're at 48 cents right now. Did we just now drop or something? Weren't you just 50? Are you dropping already? Have you broken trend line? That's what I want to know, because I'm looking for it. Nope, you haven't broke it yet. Yeah, she could do the old wham bam slam, wham bam, thank you ma'am on this too, but she's trying to come down right now. I think I'm going to enter just a small little short here with the stop loss above 56, just as to get one started over here. I played it on the way up and I kind of like it. Not a great entry. It's not. It would be a scaling one that I'm working on here. I don't want to go too much because you've been known to do a reversal thing on you, man. Make you regret that. Was it the flag to the upside? Well, if I got a 3x short, that's reasonable for me right now starting out, and I will put in. What does 4% do for me right now? Oh, it's not enough to participate. This is a tiny account, people. Trying to make it not a tiny account. I'll start out with 10 little pippins. And I want to take my little stop losses right over here. And if it stops me out, dang, that's more than what I wanted you to stop me out at, for real, for real. Still within my limits, but that's like, man, I used up about my minimum buy-in right there. I used up about all my margin availability for this trade. Let me go ahead and get my targets. What the hell happened? You got me on log, man. Look how crazy that is. Get the off of log, man. Can't do you, log. That was wrong, dude. What if I wouldn't have taken that trade? Because of log. What the hell? That's crazy. Man, she ain't going to come down too far, I don't believe. All right, we're going to put a little take profit down here on this short. I'm just going to the 618 retracement right there. I'm actually looking at the right. We're going to go from swing low to our current swing high. That's what I want to do. And on this 618, not very much. Not a great trade. I would consider it a scab because we're putting 67 cents at risk to make $1.76 on this tiny ass account. Which right now, the only thing I'm up on right now is my Bitcoin long. And my Pippin short. It's a 0.51%. Who took that trade with me? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'm just like, unless you're confident in what you saw, why would you do that? Why would you listen to some turkey on TV? This is who took that trade with me? Those are some great ways to get wrecked, ladies and gentlemen. Weird thing is, even if you take a trade with somebody else, how you're going to react and do that trade is going to be totally different. What's going on in your head and your emotions, totally different what's going on in them. Therefore, you're going to trade differently. That's just how this thing works. You can have the best little setup guaranteed to go hit a target. You can still screw it up. You can still screw it up. All right, so am I on Bitcoin right now? Is that what we're on? This is Bitcoin, trying to look. We'll see what's going on over here. What am I on, the daily? Why are you on the daily over here? Here we go. This is the 15 minutes or something. I'm still not at a point to put. Oh no, my stop loss is above. Okay, I got my stop loss moving in the profit. Good. So it's not a losing trade. And my stop loss is, yeah, if I put it at break even and I come back and check my P&L, it's a losing trade and negative and all in the red. I'm a little bit, I want to go right below my little line that I drew there. I want to go just a little bit below it because she could have got me. And she may still come and wick down there and get me, but okay, let's take a look at these candles right over here. I'm going to go right below their little closey asses right there, and I'm below the trend line. So hopefully she comes down here. She's not. Oh, come and get me. How do you get that back over there? You don't have a reverse button over here. I hate that. You need a reverse button over here. I gotta put it back there manually. That was too hard. I think I broke a nail. The 9 is still over the 21 moving average here, meaning that may not be very much at all. Might get your nice little bounce right there. Well, okay, back over here to Pippin. Looking over on the 4 hour, you see our indicators are starting to roll over on us, so 4 hours says she should be coming down to take a little nap from that little run up there. She's out of breath. We got bearish divergence though? Not locally. Not really. I mean, weak. I don't know if she'll come back too much. Well, that's a pretty good clip though. That's not bad. You come all the way back down to like, that's 34%. Come back down to 32. You're at 50 cents. Just coming back half the way, and that's probably it. That's probably a good place to look, honestly. With that nice big strong look, take the actual number that's not really even a Fibonacci that we use on a Fibonacci tool, that 0.5, the halfway mark there. The old Charles Dow theory, retracing 50% on the big impulse move like that. 36 cents might be the area to look for any profit taken or any long entry. See what it does when it gets there, right? Let's move over to RR, which is a stock that's up by request, and let's see what we got going over here. RichTech Robotics. Ooh, that sounds juicy. What's going on with you? Let's go to the daily. That's $2.89. Hammered down from 561 with whatever went on. When was that? That was just a few weeks ago, end of January. Is it opportunity? Does it smell like opportunity? I don't like these little dudes right there. That suck. I don't like them. Let's see what we got there. Doesn't mean that's what's going on over here, but still. I think I have PTSD. You didn't quite make it up there.
Soak newbie reading Marcus T's, crypto's relentless. No dealers clock to save, focus face to face smoke. Digging my own grave, September shadow looms. But Q4 is my spark. Turn this grind to legend, light up the dark. Crypto's wild frontier, no limits, just
there's a hopeful situation right there. That trend line will hold and we'll just recover. Then we will recover that daily 200 moving average, and the 100. Half of that is over at 426, and that could be a little range that we kind of snap back into. When they're spread out a lot like that, that is one of the interpretations I give for that. It's like a... So at 1088 looks kind of interesting to me for that idea. At that point, she would need to come back, and that would be a bearish move, bearish setup. But you got one touch, a lot of touches here for our second touch point area, and it looks like she's just trying to come back and retest it for a third. Nice little flush out if you're in a little range idea, right? Nice little flush out, could be happening. Here on the daily, you also got your 360 moving average right here. So that's in bullish formation, man. 360, 200, 100, that's bullish to me. We just kind of testing and shaking out right now. Let's see, is there anything else? That was a beautiful play. Nice big full move up there. She needed to pull back, right? What else have you got going on over here or something? I don't know. We'll look at this idea. I don't know. But that was for... What are we doing a bigger idea? We got... And then that would be one. That would come down there. And what is that? That's a 6. Oh, okay. There. Yeah. Could be doing inverse cipher, which that would not be good though. And after it gets up here, see now I'm starting to sound like Elliott. Like, well, I could do this and it could do that and could be, but that's another idea we might be looking at. It's not beautiful, but we'll see. I'm just, if it was the pattern I'm looking at, well, we'll just have to see. It makes me think it would come back down from there. All right, well, let's come down to the 4 hour. Let's see what you're looking like over here. We got Miss Lucy down there right on that trend line, man. I think there's a good chance we're going to go talk to the devil, especially for this little Wall Street thing. I don't think you can be on Wall Street without making a deal with the devil. So I think the 272 is probably got a few more days of down for tomorrow, next week. But I'm looking for a reversal over here. Might be an interesting time to start looking at picking some of this little RichTech Robotics up. Do your research on it. For those of you not familiar with it, I'm not familiar with it. All right, that was interesting. Cool. Thank you for that. I like a little variation. I might want to put that one on my list over here to keep an eye on. Why don't I do that? Why don't we just put it over on there? And we'll make a little stock section over here. Let's see, how do we do that? I think we just click and add a section and call it stocks. But it's only cool to say stonks. Call it stonks. And now we got our first stonk in our watch list. Hey, there we go. Let's take a look at Sky Crypto. Let's look at it on Binance. You're doing it at 6 cents in a range, looks like 4-hour time frame. What we got going on over here? Was a setup idea, which... Oh, the inverted head and shoulder. We just recently came down and retested that sucker again. Not as once, but twice and even deeper. But probably see it better on bigger time frames. Nice. Did it meet its look, it met its measure move right there. I hadn't looked at this since we did this on Skycoin. So it was in the channel, formed an inverted head and shoulder, or a breakout retest of the channel, however you want to look at it. They both kind of work. This was a measure move from the channel. The measure move for the inverted head and shoulders, I don't know if that's been met or not. Has that been met? Oh yeah, we had it up there. No, it has not been met. So if you're playing inverted head and shoulders, expecting that measure move, it's like, I don't know what's that now until we get a measure move. Probably forgot about it by now, to be honest with you. But yeah, see, that didn't. But what did was the bigger idea of the channel, and where it retested. Where it broke out at the channel, which was there, and that's where we got that one at the breakout, the actual breakout. Look, I took it, and that's where it went here and came back up and found resistance there. That's a pretty accurate measure move there. Also, looking at the support resistance area over here, that gives us a 618 area. We're looking at that, and that would have been a nice little area to got you in up to the right portions over there. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so Sky. Now we just take this trend line. I'm going to carry it over here from these candle bodies. One more on the daily. Yeah, this is good. But that daily one over here, I would say we nailed it with the measured move. Nailed it. And still got this thing in play here. This idea in play. I won't get that off because it's just annoying. And so to me, I think we just got a bigger channel idea trying to form here. I'd like to take it and see what we can figure out over here. Wicks to bodies over there. Maybe that's part of it. Checking under here. Oh, that's nice. See some angle respect. It was support. It was resistance. It was resistance again. I think the angle's starting to form out. We'll keep that idea in mind there. Don't want to make it think that it can't still come up here to these areas, but I'll be looking at some different moves, me personally. Now we can pull out the bigger fib areas to look at. Oh, we got to adjust something here. That might be from a different pool, but I'm going to use you right here since we're going to update our stuff. We don't need you anymore. I'm going to recycle these trend lines, I think, or cycle these lines. Be cool if we get back up to 8 cents. That'd be all right. Oh, what did I do? Oh, that's all right. So the blues are the measure moves, and the reds are some local targets right there where we expect some rejection there. 7.4 cents, 8, or just a little over 8 cents right up there. It's kind of my take on it. Look on the 4 hour and see how the momentum's doing, and a little shaky right now, but overall not bad. Overall moving average is saying we're flowing in the right direction, folks. We're flowing in the right direction. The water is fluid. The water's fine. We're just making waves. Making waves. It did give us a higher high over here. After it gave us a lower low. Nice little flush out both ways, in my personal opinion right there. 382 pullback that'd be ideal right now. Oh my gosh, look at that. If it can hold it, that'd give you a nice move to here, which would give us confluence for the other place that we're looking at right there, 83 cents. So if we can hold this area, that would be awesome. The only thing making me think that we might not hold it is this big, thick, fat Ichimoku cloud that happens to be green, and they like to suck us in and smother us to death and chain us to the bed, not let us go anywhere but down on it. And it's just not, it's not a lot of give and take right there, and you just feel like you're just being used because you just keep going down or down, and he's forcing you down. I'm just saying, it could happen. Don't get sucked in on the green cloud. Red ones are the best ones. I'm just saying, they love you right. Green ones, and they smell, they stink. I'm just saying. Take a look at Monad. Hey Monad, how you doing? Well, look at you at 2 cents. Let's zoom out and see what's going on with you. Oh, I thought we were on like a big old boost to the upside. We're just rolling around right here. That's looking good. Rejection at the daily 50 moving average like it did over here. Quite possible. Haven't got a flip of the 9 over the 21 moving average. She's trying something, right? A little bit of volume there. Possible breakout. Nice little trend line with the breakouts right there. Retest of it, trying to get above it. Can we do it? I don't know. Is this a bigger Adam and Eve double bottom? Could be if we come back up here and test the butt crack. 2-3 cents right there. So many scenarios we could be looking at right here. But of all of them, this is one of my favorites right here, and I think one of the most accurate ways to play this little guy. Just pull your fibs out and play with it. And we'll scale this little idea down from this high to this low. And we see we just left our little zone of regret right here. This is that's what I'm calling now. I'm calling it the zone of regrets. There coulda, woulda, shoulda. Man, I should have bought when it was down there. And when we get up to these areas right here, and you're looking at this like, oh man, we talked about that. I should have picked up some, but I didn't. We're at 2.3 cents, and like it doesn't sound like much from 2.1, does it? We're up a whopping 14%. Oh my god! And then when we're up 30%, look back and say, the zone of regrets. It was there when the turkey said, man, if you're going to buy, maybe you should buy. Or maybe the turkey didn't say it. I'm just hallucinating. The zone of regret. I just keep it a zone of regret. All right. But we're in a bigger zone of regret right up here when you look at the bigger picture. So, it's not that bad, right? Any kind of pullbacks back here, over here, right at 2 cents, just fractions of a penny down from where we are. Could be good if you're looking at Monad. Let's go down to the 4 hour and see how frisky it looks. Oh, look at you! Cleared a candle above the 4 hour 200 moving average. That's what we're talking about. I'll give you that. That's clearing a candle above it, opening the candle above it, and you got the 9 chasing right behind it. Not only that, you got the 21, red 21 crossing over the 100. They're trying. You're trying to do something right now. You got a trend line. Let's follow it. So if it ever comes back close to this trend line, I'd be looking at trying to get in on that next little, try to get it for 2 more humps to the upside. I'm just saying. All right, Monad looking kind of hot. Do we have it over here? Are you in our? We're going to add this one to our watch list. Alt W for Monad. Monasd. If I just read it out loud. MON USD. Monasd. Next on our list is Anita. Are you ready? Anita, are you present? Anita, raise your hand, please. Anita. My eyes got so black. All right, let's take a look at ladies on KuCoin. Ladies on KuCoin on the 4-hour time frame. How we doing, man? It's holding its weight. It's just still in that little sideways area right there. Still hasn't made it above the 9-moving average, but it's hanging in there. And eventually, this might be the candle that tries it. It looks like it's trying to right now. Put our Christmas tree candles on. What are you looking like? Look at that nice big old fat green candle. I was going to say candle. It's a little, yeah, I know you like the big fat green ones, right? Yeah. I've heard that somewhere before. About these green candles. We got a trend line. Let's check it out. Oh, it's one that's still resistance at the moment. So we got to get above that. I'll make a dotted line so it can swiggle through the things, the pores of it. I won't hinder it like I did last time. I'm sorry, I drew a solid line and it went the other way. Sorry. I think this will solve the problem, though. I've talked to an engineer about it. Percolations, procrastinations. It's one of those. Anyway, to go right through it. This doesn't look. That's scary looking. That's a big. That's quite impressive, if I must say. I'm going to go to the moon over here and measure that thing out. That thing stretches on for days. Oh my God, that thing stretches. That thing right here stretches on for. That's got 23 bars on it, man. Just saying. I don't know if I want to get whipped with that thing. It looks like that thing might just sling things down, just kind of plop it out there and throw things to the downside. What would, as long as it don't turn around and point this way, is all I'm running. If it does, don't point toward me. Keep pointing that way. That way. We're going to leave ladies. Ladies looks like ladies has got to know. Ladies is trying to do something a little later. Why? Will ladies chase the dong? You think ladies will go after it? I don't know, man. That one might do some damage on the ladies right there. That one looks like that can do some damage. I'd be scared of that one. That's too big. That's too much. That's too much. We're going to take a look at Pippin. I don't know. Somehow I don't feel as dirty talking about Pippin. We looked at Pippin earlier. We did, didn't we? We did. Let's take a look at Aster. I lied. We're just going on we're driving drunk over here. I'm shell shocked. I've never that was a big, that cloud was gifted right there. That cloud was that was wrong on so many levels. That was just I just want to erase everything. I want to take a shower right now and just no. I mean to get to with the icky. I want to spray myself down with Lysol. Swing high to swing low. How low do you hang? All right here. Hey, that's a nice little lineup right there, baby.
We don't chase moons or any of this shite. Just keep plodding on it.
22 people hanging out. What happens on the stream stays on the stream. Okay, can we all agree to that? Okay, pinky promise? Okay. This is weird. All right, what's going on over here? Oh, we got a trend line. It's dotted too. We need it for support. We need to make that one thick. Nice little breakout going on here on Aster. What are you doing, Aster? What's up with you? I mean, you got some local resistance you're at. You're definitely at them fib areas to be getting a little bit of a pullback. Don't get it twisted now. 886, 786 areas. Nailed it. like they often do. So I will use them. Let's look at the bigger picture over here. What goes from this? Oh, you just broke out of the 236. You left the zone of regrets. Now people have regret. They no pay attention at 48 cents. Oh, naughty. You get that price you deserve. You buy at price you deserve. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. We are now leaving the area of regrets. The zone of regrets. The zone of regrets and missed opportunity. Alright, so there's our zone of regret and missed opportunity, and now we're working our little happy asses up to a 618, which is our 236, which I think that's a juicy target dollar. Over with a good ass coffee. John, any word from Jenny? Chad, any word from Jenny? We're still in the search for Jenny, ladies and gentlemen. We think the Epstein man might have came by and kidnapped her. I don't know. We got our lookout. Mr. Truck Driver, please keep an eye out for Jenny. I went through my list of coins, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for me to come over here to the chat. Let you know that we're 1 hour, 26 minutes into this wild ass stream, which should never be this long for real. Me, Damien, are we in a descending channel on Bitcoin Road Dog? 1 hour time frame. We've been in a descending channel from a lot of time frames, haven't we? I mean, I got one from way over here at 120. We dial you in right there. I mean, I got an idea here. I got it's a weak idea. Only got 2 touches on it and one being a wick, but we got that. We zoom into the 4 hour and let's get all these nasty fibs off of it. Maybe we need a different chart. Oh, look, a different chart. And let's see. This is our 79. And that one goes back up to, that goes to the other channel we just did. I need a blank chart. We got a blank chart? Oh, gosh darn it. I'm a channel guy. I'm always looking for channels. So, I mean, locally, I think we're talking local. If I remember what I was, like you guys looking at Joe's. Let me just clear this one out. My take is the price always travels in channel, and once I started thinking in terms of that, it made TA a hell of a lot easier for me to understand. And patterns definitely a lot easier to understand. You're like, hey, I don't know. It just, and all the old school people in Bitcoin talk forums and stuff like that used to say so. So yeah, I mean, just depending on what time frame you are in. I'm still looking. I'm still. Well, hell, I don't feel like drawing it all over again. I'll just come over here. I'm looking at bouncing here as being the highest probability play. Still keep an eye on that. Losing that, I'm looking for this one. If that doesn't happen, then we got a deeper harmonic. Takes us right down here, right to this big 618 area, for the macro 618. And so those are the 3 scenarios that I'm eyeballing right now, but I still think we can come down a little bit even for this idea, and that should be the higher probability idea. That one gives us targets at 75 to 77. Still a lower high, so we still got that. But that could be completing another W pattern on the bigger look at things, and that would be awesome. Be looking for an AB equals CD move. That's what I'm looking for there. But it has completed this, and so an 886 target at 61,400 is what I'm looking at. I think you guys are looking at 63, and that's probably the 786, right? But right at that 786 area, I'm looking a little deeper if we start moving that way, just a little bit deeper, based on what happened over here. Just my take, though. Everybody's got a different take. So, we're in a channel. I mean, I've got one, especially on the top trend line. I do my channels different. That channel tool, I look for it sometimes. There is a channel tool that you can use. And I mean, it's about the angles really for me, and dialing it in on candle bodies and something, especially where you got the most touches, helps me. Anyway, that's my take. Anita keeps adding liquidity. I keep selling, says Strega. There are Tic Tacs tucked in the visor. What? I feel like that was a text to your wife or something. No, honey, the Tic Tacs are in the visor. Look, I'm oh, damn. I put it on the YouTube chat. I'm living my life in the zone of regret. The zone of regrets and missed opportunities. Rest in peace, Joe. Man, we just screw Jenny. She's probably let her throw her to the wolves. Rather just gave up on her. I'll let the search crew figure it out. Right now, we got bears. We got bear chicks. We're good. Put her on the cards. We got to spread the word. Oh, you guys are funny. Jenny got a kid. What? She never said a word about it. She's never said anything. She never once complained. I'm starting to think she was the perfect woman. 20% up, I'm a genius. Though BBLs were expensive, then the rug gets pulled. It was not a genius move. Is that a stiletto? Though stiletto, that's a good way to look at it. Stilettos are it's like the pre-formation of their bottom patterns. It's like the early stages of a bottom pattern trying to form. And I think I heard somebody else, mention the stiletto heel pattern. And yeah, when you get a spike, they usually turn into like an Adam and Eve variation, something like that. A double bottom scenario is what we're looking for when that happens. Not every time. So cross your fingers, knock on wood, pray to Jesus and everything else. But that yeah. So it's a sign that we're slowing down a little bit. Jenny gave the best massages. You got a massage from Jenny? I never got a massage from Jenny. I didn't know she gave massages. She doesn't talk. And I can't read her fingers because it makes things move. And, well, then I can't focus on the fingers. But, man, I miss Jenny. I'm kind of sad about Jenny. Oh, snap. Now I'm feeling depressed. That's what I'm saying, Tony. See, I never got one. Ave, you've been taking advantage of them admin privileges. Why nobody's looking? I mean, what exactly you guys been doing over in that Telegram group? There's a lot of rooms over there, I'm saying. Some of them haven't been busy in a long time. I'm starting to piece this together, mister. You might be the first suspect on our list, Ave. I'm just saying. Where were you 3 nights ago, Ave, when she kind of like disappeared? I mean, what's going on? I think there was one night I didn't see you here. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping my balls off. Oh, that's right. I don't have any. No, I don't have a pecker either. I just don't even have feathers. Daypiece has been taking a break from trading. I have been too. Mostly, I mean, just little things. I got the little account that we're trying to work on, and Aubrey's the culprit. He's keeping Brent G for himself. Whispered sweet things in her ear. You came in. Ave did it. This is like a real life clue game right here. Dinner theater at its finest. I think we're starting to find who the culprit is.
Yeah, brilliant.
Uh-huh. So was this just a distraction to get in on the good side of it? Was it?
The more morning's gray.
That was a great segue to our
The
sponsor.
clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Good ass coffee in your cup. Where'd the music go, man?
Used to sparkle. October wore the crown. November brought the gravy. December wrote it down. Now every month's a guillotine. The charts are
This dude don't blame me. She's supposed to get paid, bro. Hey, man, she never said a word about it.
financially dead.
Not my fault. I mean, I would, but, you know, we just stared at her a lot. I gave her some Peppy, but it wasn't enough. You gave her some what? That better be the meme coin you're talking about there. That better not be what I think you tried to misspell on there, mister. Got my eye on you, Ave. Got her eyes on you, Ave. We're just not going to be satisfied until Jenny comes back. I don't know. I'm going to be looking for ransom notes around here somewhere. I want to get my rug pulled out. Oh! There wasn't a bearskin rug. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're a good sport, Ave. You're a good sport, my man. Well, oh, wait a minute. Is there some more stuff over here? Me, Damien said, I've been going to a massage school where the girls give 1 hour massages for $40. That's a pretty good price for, especially for an hour. Massage school. I have got to find a new masseuse. Man, I had it. I went to this, like, it's a therapeutic thing, right? But, you know, in my old turkey age here, my lower back and hip and shoulder, I don't know. I just, maybe it's being too sedentary lately. I need to start getting that exercising, but I just get really stiff and stuff. So I found a place to go, and it actually would work. It'd take about 4 hours after before I'd feel the effects, but things would start loosening up and clicking back, and I could, you know, I felt like doing stuff again, right? The thing is, there have been so many occasions where I had an appointment and I missed it because of whatever reason. One, I had to go to Tennessee, and there were some other emergencies or something. And then one recently, just earlier this week, I'm supposed to go back, and I missed it. It was yesterday. My wife made the appointment, and she forgot to tell me, and we both forgot. So now I feel bad. So I'm probably going to get the guy a gift card, because that's just, and I can't keep my appointments with him, but it helped. Got to find me another massage person. Is there a premium massage? Asking for a friend. Yeah, you guys are funny. I know she's gone, Dave. She's gone. The squirrels got her. Or are they? Massage go for the inexpensive massages. Hey, man. That sounds like a plan to me. Oh my God. Well, I guess she's going to have an interesting career there with some lots of side opportunities available. Sounds like she's getting into the profession. I don't know. Well, I don't know. That term can apply loosely to today's modern woman. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Starting to be able to, where you can't tell the difference between a swinger and a nun these times. And it's not because the swingers are getting holy. Well, it's not. That's going in the wrong direction. I'm not saying anything about that nuns. I'm just going to shut my little turkey lips. Hey, turkey lips. That sounds inappropriate. That sounds very inappropriate. I like this song. Well, Bitcoin, oh Bitcoin. Let's come over and look at the top coins. river, you little bastard. It was $13 not long ago. The zone of regrets and missed opportunities. There's Moneta. You guys think Parkcoin will ever make a comeback? Let's take a look at silver and gold too, because I think they had a bad day today too, right? Probably should take a look at them first, right? Let's take a look at silver. Let's see if we can get all the chart. Just go over here, trading view chart.
One more night.
Oh, we got volume on this one? Cool.
Good night.
They're trying to figure out their damnedest where it would go and get rejected at. All this old stuff, let's get rid of it. So do you think it's over for silver, or you think it's just doing a nasty little play here? Maybe a little manipulation by them silver. Oh, well, Let me play around with that line for a minute. Oh, that looks broken to me. No matter how I do it, it looks broken. It might be over for silver, or a much, much deeper pullback. Oh, it didn't really. So it's at $77 right now, and looks like it's losing the 50. It hasn't completed a candle underneath it. Yeah, that's on the daily, but the 9 moving average, what are you doing? Are you crossing the 50? No, you're not. You're not it's bending over. It's bending over. 9 moving average is coming in at $80.57. 50 moving average is coming in at 78 on the daily, and it's got some curvature there. Probably from this little move there. We can get a nice little move up. Okay, there's a little red. That's a little shaky. Maybe. Let's come down to the 4-hour here on silver. We're testing this 360 moving average right now. We got this little guy. And nothing solid over here. Look, it's an embedded head and shoulders to the upside. Or is it a series of lower lows and lower highs? Sherlock, I'm just asking for a friend. Right now, that's all we can tell for sure. We got lower highs and lower lows. We ain't got nothing confirmed on the inverted head and shoulder, and it's a slanted one if it is. Just my take on it. Could be. Need to wait, but hell, that's not a good neckline for it, is it? That's a crappy neckline. I'd prefer just to look for something else if I gotta force a pattern to make up new rules for it and crap. Maybe that's a good sign maybe there's something else to look at. Staying above the 618 is a nice one to look at. That'd be hopeful. We can get a higher low on higher low on this. Would be cool, but man, she looking like she had a problem. Elliott, we're gonna have to bring you out of the corner. It looks like we're trying to do an ABC correction somehow. Elliott, what do you got here? 5 ABC. Where's your C at? You think the C was here? Possibly. Meaning that you're starting a new run? I hope so. I just got a little rule that I made myself after getting my ass handed to me so many times following these parabolic moves, that once they break it, it's usually over, down and sideways for a minute as things need to reconsolidate. And that could last a while. On crypto, it usually does. On silver, I don't know what it's going to do. But I'm not crazy about that idea. I'm not crazy that she lost that trend line, and now you got all through here is going to be support. So if it's bouncing off a 618 area, I don't know. Let's see if we can get back up to another 618. See if we can get back up to around $100. I would be, if we can do that, I might get out of my position at $100 because I think it might drop after that. Silver not looking all that awesome. Yet. This is gold. Gold still got a nice solid trend line though. Similar in price structure, but except for all this, you know, that's the difference in it. Look, the Batman. When Batman comes on the scene, everything goes to hell. So far, gold trying to make a little bit of a comeback. 200 moving average on the 4 hour. I'll have the faith for you, baby. See if you can get past that little double top area of resistance there. What was that? Which level was that? Swing low to swing high? Ah, interesting. Alright, so gold just kind of doing what gold does. I think it's got a chance to recover as long as we don't break that trend line, 200 moving average. See what we would do here. See if she'll hold at least 4,800. From here, I'm going to take a trip over to the river. Down by the river. Hey, little bastard, what are you doing over here? On the 4 hour, we got some duck lips in here on that moving average. Oh, dang, you looking... Ichimoku Cloud looking kind of sexy on you. Let's take this trend line and tighten it up here. Can you come down? Can you come back down to 19? You're at 20 right now. It went up to 24. Didn't make a higher high yet, but we could be getting 3 humps out of this little sucker and take it out. River, you're starting to look a little interesting to me. And what is this? The 24-minute moving averages are starting to flip over. River's starting to look good to me. We just did this, didn't we? You just did that. I think it was a different pull. I don't know if she'll get down here on this one or not. 1867, that'd be good. I've been looking for 1 hump, 2 humper, a 3 humper, and then a dum-dum. So I'd at least try to play from 18 to 23. Doesn't sound like much. But it's a nice 25 to 28% move. In the area of regret. Let's zoom out and identify the zone of regret. Or river who topped out over here. $89? Are you free? Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Damn. Somewhere below $28. If we start getting a repeat of that, this would be the zone of regrets and missed opportunities. We can scale that in a little bit here. Go to this one, and we see, according to that poll, we're just testing the top of the zone of regret and opportunity, meaning there might be an opportunity here. There's our 236 on that little guy. Just an odd egg. So I guess I'm starting to look at a possible play on river. Maybe. I don't want to see you come down here though, into the cloud. Can you bounce here? I think it should. I like to see you bounce there. Can ya? Do you have a trend line? Candle bodies to candle. Oh, you do. Just you're almost there. You're almost there. That's a local trend line right here. Bodies to bodies. I'm on the 24-minute. 3 touches on it. Should be a nice little area of support right there. Say what happens there. Tube, taco, lube, tube. What are we talking? Taco lube? What? Is that new at Taco Bell? Is there a special? Is there a value meal? What comes with the taco lube meal? Just asking. Well, I think I butted in on the conversation there. Sounds like you're trying to buy a house, me, Damien. The best part of the market dropping today was my mortgage guy calling me that the rates dropped and he wants to lock me in for refinance on your house. Oh, might free some things up for you a little bit. Abe says, last of the snake days, fire horse will be upon us in 4 days. Horse tacos for everybody. Hey, for those of you guys that don't know, over in our group over here, Abe's one of the admins over there. And he's got a section over here. We give him a section. Where? Oh, the post is important as the post. Top post would be toward the top of the thing over here. Labeled it Ave's Astro Area 51. And he puts a lot of cool stuff like that over here. It's one of my favorite places over here. So following to keep up with what's going on, especially with the planets and things like that. He also does updates over here. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Figured it would get bigger, but it didn't. That's what she said. Oh, shut up, Sean. He's not talking about Jenny. Jenny didn't talk. Damn, she was perfect. I really miss Jenny. Abe says Jenny will be back. I'll work something out. I promise. Sounds like you're feeling kind of guilty. Is it getting to you? I see these things. We should look at the world index. I don't even know what that is. Stuff the turkey lips. See, that just sounds obscene. It even sounds dirty when you say it. Oh. Scar says, looking night. Oh, yeah. How's that one doing? I thought that was in our, didn't I add it over here? To our list? It's not in our list? Oh, man. That means I gotta actually use my fingers and type. Okay. I'll put it on my list right here. Let me see what else. Well, Kite doesn't care. It's going up. Kites usually do, though, right? And night.
Midnight, eyes like pistols and snow, scrolls gone mental.
Look at the silver lining. Silver bullet kills 3 wolves.
Dog kind 500%. Lands posting my babe.
Of course, it looks like a diamond on silver.
Feels like peer pressure from year 9.
That turkey's getting sleepy.
Like it's gonna text me back. Hearts doing star jumps, brains already sacked. Make DMs. I now you melt, so I smash it. Feel like I've joined a cult.
Me David says the best part of market dropping today was, oh yeah, I just read that. Your mortgage. That's cool. Tony CC says, best channel out here, always cracking up here. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I never thought of myself as funny. I know my wife doesn't either. I know that every day. Hey, you only got 7 payments left? Congratulations, man. It's an accomplishment. Stop eating bats, y'all. Stop eating the bats. I'm kind of way down here. Bro, do you have to go back and read the chat? It's pretty fun. I don't know. I've been looking at it. I may have to go back further, huh? I'm going all in for one more time next month just to see if the bottom's in already. Sounds like you have endless funds. It makes me very envious. Damn, that looks great on Kite, even on the 4 hour. I guess we're going to have to take a look at Kite. You guys keep talking about Kite. Let's take a look at Kite. What is Kite? Kite tether on buy. Oh, look at you at 20 cents. Dang, I feel like a... What the hell? We've looked at this before. I feel like I'm I wasn't paying attention to that zone of regret. All right, so let's go back and let's clear all this out. And let me ask you a question. Let me just ask you a question. You think this is one of the better places to buy this thing? Even just a little bit? A nibble now? Do you? I do. I can't.
Make things a screenshot. Look up to X overnight. Some Quinny impulse bought last Tuesday at 3 a.m. Now he's strutting like he invented money. The absolute ham. I cackle out loud, call it a scam in neon lights.
Dang, girl, you going up.
But 10 minutes later, I'm typing how to buy crypto into the night.
So this zone of regret was 7-8 cents, so just a little under 9 cents. It's at 20 cents right now. This is how the zone of regret works, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it works. This is a great example. A most positive example. 158% from the zone of regret. I feel the regret. Do you feel the regret? I feel the freaking regret. What the hell are you, Kite? Oh, snap. Let me see if I can get you on there. Let's check out. She's down there. She's kicking on through the 236. Let's check out this 2618. Mark you. Let me see what else we can figure out here. Fibonacci wise. Come down to the 4 hours so I can see more candles. Okay. Well, crap.
Now it's stacking up and praying for dips.
Go on that. I was bring on that Elliott. 1, 2, 3. Possibly 4-wave in. Going for the 5th one. Elliott thinks we can get up here to 25 cents for Elliott. Mark you bluish for Elliott. That was the easiest way to figure. I guess I have to go from here. And there's our bottoms. Bring that over to the side. I'm not up with Elliott's target. I got a little confidence here with that. Still at 22.6. It gets tricky when they go up like that and you don't have anything in the past to look for. It gets gosh darn tricky. You're in price discovery on this asset, right? We're going in a parabolic move and we can have up to 5 little steps on this little bastard leading to a blow off top, which could be awesome. And I guess the last thing I don't think it doesn't fall within the way the candle structure is, but it doesn't work that way. That's not how it's not going to work. Let's try to invest it. Will this do what I'm looking for? Am I going the right way? Hell no, you're going the wrong damn way. You're not going to give me much of anything, though. Oh, but you do give me the 618. Did we do this earlier? We did this earlier, didn't we? Yeah, that's where we got it from, I think. I was a little sloppy on it. Well, that's where I'm looking. I'm looking at 22.48. Elliott seems to think we can go up to 25 cents. I can't find anything to get. Oh, yes, I can. I didn't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do. Wow, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with. Oh, you gave us that one? For real? You gave me the tricky one, damn it. You gave me the tricky one. Right now, you already went up to there. Okay. I think we're okay with the parabolic move. We're also kind of looking for a 3 drives idea. And those are Fibonacci related. So we're looking for a series of 3 possible AB equals CD patterns. This one's also coming back to the 0.5er. And my little zone is for that I look for a 0.5 is right over here, and it's laying just right on top of that other one that we got. But this is what I would be looking for. There's the 1-to-1 measure move is right here at 23. So for Kite, yeah, I think there should probably be some strong resistance up here about between 22 and 23 cents right there. Definitely wouldn't be trying to get in it right now, but if you're already in it, I could get about another 8% to that one. And if Elliott gets his way, if we got to give him a pat on the back, 20% gains possibly. It's 4 hour. Come to the 1 hour where you look like you're graduated a level right here, so that's good. So buying the retest of that 19.8, something like that would be an idea to look for to get in. Like, it's going to be an inverted head and shoulders are bottom patterns, man. I see some of these people out there, look, inverted head and shoulders at the top. Like, well, I guess you're wrong on that one. I'll look at a bear trap idea. This could be nice. That's a bear trap idea. You could get a nice squeeze up there. Well, how about that? Take a look at night. I saw Kite on the board running up there a little bit. We didn't look at it the other night. This is night. Do we go from this way? That would be the most accurate right now. Well, lucky for anyone that thinks we got a nice little bottom out of night. Let's look at that first. Wait a minute, I skipped a step here. Swing low to swing hard. Tell me where I need to buy, and we got our 886. It's worth trying for a bottom. I'm just saying. High to low, tell me where price is going to go. This is the bigger picture. And then we scaled her down, right, to this guy. The local high for this whole impulse move. And that's the one we're nailing right there. So you're right now perfectly in the zone of regret and missed opportunities on night. Didn't catch it on the other asset. Will this one do something crazy like the other one? We'll put a swing trade idea out. I ain't got to put an altcoin thing out in a minute. Alright, so it's at 5 cents right now. If it gets to 7 or 9 cents, you'll look back at this and say, damn, there's another one I could have made some money on, but I said, nah, I don't want to. I'm not saying to hold this one for a while. This one's got too damn many coins for me to hold for a bigger play, but we're at a possible bounce area. If you don't mind taking your time with it, because it'll probably move slower than some of the other coins, but you know, it could be 42% gains up to our first target, 7 cents. More of a swing trade idea. Let's post it over to the group. Oh, not this one. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bitcoin's the only one still breathing, barely proper. Wake up, check the price, same as yesterday's low. Heart does a sigh, not even panic anymore. Just slow, group chats a graveyard
All right, so we got it posted over there. The AI should be posting it over into the trade setups with a little bit more information about it. You're working, right? There it goes. It's been a minute. Oh crap! You're doing weird shit. I gotta tweak mine now. We're talking in some kind of weird AI code language over here. It's got symbols. I got a little glitch on mine. But the AI chartbot mentor over here should be really on point right now. Should be really on point. And I've been testing it with some more complicated stuff, and so it's easy stuff and little information, no information. And so far, I think we've about worked out most of the kinks. I'm not finding that many kinks anymore. So if you come over here and post a chart, whether you want to find, if I don't think this works. Oh, it does. Okay. Tells you how to use it. It's got a nice little help screen over here and tells you what it does, man. And what it can do for you. And it says what it can do is its strengths are is pattern structure validation, moving average analysis, support and resistance, professional analysis based on all these. It's very well trained. Tells you what it needs help with. But it can be another set of eyes for you. If you just need somebody, hey man, that's what I was doing with it earlier today. What's the probability is this working out? Why do you think this is? How's this look? You want to make sure that your pattern's kind of on point and give you a second set of eyes. You want just some analysis. You just throw a blank chart in there. And the more questions you ask, it'll help you out. Identifying support and resistance zones and everything else that you need. Yeah, everybody in all these trading groups is always, they'll tell you, come on, post your charts. We'll give you feedback. And we'll teach you how to do all this. And you're looking for real-time feedback. I'm giving you real-time feedback here with our AI and specifically meticulously tweaking to follow the rules of traditional technical analysis and give you actual solid advice, not just somebody's opinion that's been trading for 2 years and having a, it's based on the greats that have been around for hundreds of years actually making money in this market, teaching us. Little by little, it gets better and better. 14 people hanging out. We've hit our 2-hour mark. It's time to go to the end screen. If I missed any coin requests, I'm sorry. We'll pick them up tomorrow. We did find a few little things that look kind of interesting. Tonight, we went over Solana, Pippin. We went over the stock RR, which Robotics. I forgot what it was. We came back to crypto, went back over Sky. Took a look at Monad Coin. Looked at ladies for Anita. We also looked at River, Gold and Silver, Aster. Checked out Kite Crypto. And Night. Kite Night. Wow. Night Kite. Ooh, those go together like peas and carrots. Like night and kites. And now we're going to the end screen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out. I'll catch up on the chat over there. And I think I got some new music lined up. And take a new listen at some of the new songs. As soon as we get over there, Sean, just waiting on you. Thank you for the awkward moment. Just saying. Let me hanging, Sean. Hey, folks. Sean.
Catching the knife. Deeper every tick. Red arrows raining, shots of suicide dive. I seen the bottom, swear it's on fire. One more layer, tell myself it's strategic, but leverage is left. Carving on my ticket, Bitcoin sitting pretty, no blade on the skin. Spot just breeze, let the storm blow through again. Me, I'm diving head first, palms wide and bleeding. Catching the knife, convinced I'm succeeding. Every ticket falls, I whisper this is the turn. But the cut gets deeper, blood starts to burn. No liquidation on spot, just time to wait it out. But I'm feeding the blade, screaming there's no doubt. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more, this time it bounces. But the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the night, risky as hell, averaging down, straight into my own self. Spot BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the night, still catching the night. Margin calls, screaming, phones on fire, red, double down harder, got nothing left in my head. It's just temporary, it's just a shakeout, but the knife's twisting deeper, no way to fake out. Friends cashed early, posted their wins and bounce. I'm still here bleeding, clinging to the plan announced. Spot just floats quiet, no rope around his neck, but I'm catching the night, choking on my own wreck. Every slice I take, I say this time it's mine, but probabilities laughing, stats don't lie. Calm spot investment, no blade to survive. Leverage is war and I'm still alive. Catching the night, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more ad, one more, this time it bounces, but the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the night, risky as hell, averaging down, straight into my own cell. Spot BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the night, still catching the night. Hey. Why do we chase the fall and steal? Think we're heroes, think we'll make the deal. Knife keeps dropping cuts through hope and pride. One wrong ticket is liquidation time. Switch the spot, let the acid breathe free. No blade, no blood, just you and the sea. But the thrill of the catch, that rush in the vein, keeps us grabbing a knife again and again. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more ad, one more, pray for the bounce, but the blade keeps falling, no mercy, no ounces. Catching the knife, risky as hell, averaging down, straight into my own cell. Spot BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the knife, still catching the knife.
Good to see you, David.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Bitcoin's dropping like a bad habit you can't quit. Lower highs, tease and vanish in the mist. New low sneaking quiet, no drama, just take. I keep refreshing, praying for a fake outbreak. Altcoins whisper save me while they choke on red. Bitcoin's a slow poison pulling everything dead. I long for the flip, everyone's tweeting about, but hope feels like a joke I keep repeating out loud. Every bounce is a liar, every dip confession. Frustration's a mirror I don't wanna look in. Fear of one wrong click, one this time play. Screwing up the plan, throwing it all away. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Low highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows his face. Misplaced, hopes of drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sing. Bitcoin's leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown. Fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Ethereum's coughing blood, Solana's on life support. Memo coins just memes now, no punchline, no core. I wish I sold the top, posted I'm out and ghosted. Instead I'm here scrolling, pride already roasted. Missteps feel personal, like the market knows my name. Every lower low's a finger pointing blame. Bitcoin slow descent, like ice melting in your hand. All's our ash now, scattered across the land. Every lower high's a punch I didn't see coming. Longing turns to static, frustration keeps Drumming fear's a shadow dancer, stepping on my toes, screwing up the future, adding to my load. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Lower highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows his face. Misplaced, hope's the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sink. Bitcoins leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown. Fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Hey, funny how we romanticize a fall. Call it patience when it's really just all. Misplaced hope's the prettiest lie I tell. Frustration's a soundtrack, fear's the smell. One day it'll flip, or so the story sells. Till then we're burning slow, ringing on bells. Screw-ups build the scars, but scars don't pay the rent. Still longing for the pump that never came, still spent. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Low highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows its face. Misplaced, hope's the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sink. Bitcoins leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown. Fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Slow burn down. Still around. Slow burn down. Still
Hey, doubling down on stupid. Yeah, here we go again. Charts in free fall, red like my ex's lipstick. I'm still buying more, swear it's a dip to flip trick. Leverage at 10x, calling it calculated risk. But my portfolio screaming, bro, you're on the list. Friends text, tell you idiot. I reply, nah, I'm good. Watching my life savings turn to firewood. Averaging down like a genius in denial. But deep down I know I'm just styling on trial. One more ad, tell myself this is the bottom. But the bottom keeps dropping, I'm looking like a problem. Stats say stop, brain says double it up. Guess who's laughing now? Me, the king of fuck up. Doubling down on stupid, pouring gas on the fire. Call it strategy when my bags expire. Averaging in the hell, think I'm playing it cool. But I'm the meme lord now, breaking every rule. Doubling down on stupid games, risky as hell. Watching my account turn into a funeral bell. Doubling down on stupid, sell roast, yeah, that's me. Catch me losing it all on live TV. Margin call ringing like an angry ex at 3 a.m. I hit ad funds instead of hitting the gym. It's just a shakeout, it'll come back strong. But the shakeout shaking me right out my song. Altcoins already ghost, Bitcoin's coughing up blood. I'm still here feeding the beast, calling it love. One day I'll laugh about this, post a screenshot. Doubling down on stupid, 10 out 10 would do it again. Every red candle's a slap, I didn't see. But I lean in harder like bring it with me. Fears in the group chat, doubts in my DM. But I'm still doubling down, living my mean. Doubling down on stupid, pouring gas on the fire. Call it strategy while my bags expire. Every in the hell, think I'm playing it cool. But I'm the meme lord now, breaking every rule. Doubling down on stupid, gang, stupid, risky as hell. Watching my account turn into a funeral bell. Doubling down on stupid, self-rose, yeah, that's me. You catch me losing it all on live TV. Hey, why do we do this? Chase the falling knife like it owes us a kiss. Call it patience when it's really just pride. Turning bad decisions into a full-time ride. One day I'll sell, take the L, post a cry. But tonight I'm doubling down, way vital my supply. By way, stupid's my brand now, wear it like a crown. Doubling down on stupid. pouring gas on the fire. Call it strategy while my bags expire. Have a rig in the hella. Think I'm playing it cool, but I'm the meme lord now. Breaking every rule. Dumbing down on stupid. Gang stupid. Risky as hell. Watching my account turn into a funeral bell. Bell, 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 bell. Dumbing down on stupid. Self roast. Yeah, that's me. Me, you. Catch me losing it all on live TV. Dumbing down on stupid. Still doubling. Catching the night, deeper every tick, yeah. Red arrows raining, charts of suicide dive. I see the bottom, swear it's only 5. One more layer, tell myself it's strategic, but leverage is laughing, carving up my ticket. Bitcoin sitting pretty, no blade on the skin. Spot just breeze, let the storm blow through again.
Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for listening to some of the new music, some of the versions playing here on the end screen. We'll see you tomorrow night. Trade carefully. Bitcoin trying to come down a little bit. Don't know if she's going to keep doing it or not. Setting up for the Friday. Set up for the 4-day weekend. Be careful, y'all. Friday pumps. Usually the Sunday or Monday dumps. Sometimes the reverse is true. See you tomorrow night. God bless. Jesus loves you.
Averaging down straight into my own self. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching a night.